Hi, Leo, and welcome to your February 2019 love reading. I am Gypsy from Gypsy Healing Company, and I'm so glad that you clicked on this video and that you chose to subscribe. Today, I have a 5-card spread for you today. The top row will represent your energy, and the bottom row represents the person you are connecting with. If this does not resonate with you, please be sure to check out your rising sign and your moon sign. And some people like to do their Venus signs. And if you're still having trouble vibing with the message, reach out and I can do a personal reading for you. All of my information is in the description below. So Leo, the theme for you in love for February is the Tower. Since that powerful eclipse in your sign and full moon in your sign, your life is looking a lot different. Your path, your options, the people around you, perhaps even the home you are living in is or has changed. There's been a lot changing in your mindset, in your karmic patterns and cycles. You are starting completely anew. Even if you're with the same partner, there's like a new air to the relationship, new dynamic. The person you are connecting with is experiencing conflict at this time. And this card can represent conflict as small as an argument or as large as you can imagine. So whoever you're connecting with, perhaps due to all of the changes, is not exactly seeing eye to eye with others, and with you in particular. You may have noticed an increase in arguments between you and your significant other, that you're vying over power within the relationship, and just generally having too many cooks in the kitchen here. That's something that always comes to mind with this card. So again, with change can often come conflict as you're trying to mitigate that change and to figure out how it feels. So it could be putting a strain on your relationships this month. The challenge for you, Leo, is determining which direction you would like to go into. Now that you have elevated and have experienced this shift in energy, this tower moment with the individuals in your life, now you are needing to make a decision about your relationship and the direction that it's going in. A lot of you may have realized that you've outgrown your partner due to this tower energy, or that you're not sure if you still relate to them in that way. Perhaps there was a breakup, and the person's coming back around, and you have to decide if you want to participate in that again. There's a lot of possibilities here as I'm talking to a lot of different people in different types of relationships, but the challenge this month is on really narrowing down your focus and deciding which direction to go in. So you'll have to take off this blindfold at some point in time once you realize what you want to do for yourself and make a choice. Your heart is also blocked at this time, perhaps because of the tower moment and the argumentation. If you look here, her arms are crossing her heart chakra. So this could be feeding into why your relationships are not running as smoothly as you would like. The person you're connecting with, lots of fire here, more wands. So this person's life is also taking off in a new direction as well. Wands represent passion, fire, creativity, spirit, ideas, projects, movement, lots of movement here. So because of your partner's own discovery of self and own shifts that have occurred, they are moving into a new direction, and perhaps you're having to decide if you can get down with that, if you can move in that direction with them, or if you need to use your swords to instead cut ties. Lots of change, regardless of what you decide to do with it. People are just, yes, lots of change. Unexpectedly, something ends so that something new can begin. Like I was saying, for some of you, you will choose to end your relationship. For others, you're choosing to end certain cycles of thinking, patterns, and perhaps putting to rest the person that you used to be. This is a card of transformation, of rebirth, and it's also the Scorpio card. So if you, Leo, are connecting with a Scorpio, they are showing up here again. Perhaps someone from the past, as this is in the unexpected position. Someone, a Scorpio from the past, or something from the past could be resurfacing at this time for review. Something that you need to be making a decision on. This Two of Swords energy could be relating to this Scorpio energy here. Unexpectedly for your partner, we have the Six of Wands. Lots of fire, 3 straight fire cards here. This is success, impending success, feelings of importance. Interesting that both characters are on a horse. Again, lots of movement. You guys are making very important changes on your respective paths, moving towards something together. For some of you, you're choosing to move together just in your very different ways. And others, you're unable to join this partner on this journey. For some of you, there's a sort of pause or a break within the relationship so that you each can explore your avenues. Okay, because again, these 2 swords represent a decision. Some of you will be going this way and others will be going that way. Interesting. Your relationship could get some sort of spotlight on it, get attention from others, or the individual you're connecting with is also receiving attention from lots of other individuals. Interesting, Leo. Your advice is your advice is to stay rooted and grounded in who you are, to keep your heart open, to realize that you are so powerful beyond even your own belief, and to exercise that strength, that character, that confidence in yourself, that regardless of what's going on around you, you have that center of that sense of self at your center. That's reminding you where you've been, what you've overcome, and how powerful you are. Do not allow this situation or this person to cause you to forget. You've been through a lot within the past several months, a year even, that has been teaching you more about who you are. So hang on to that and remember that. For some of you, this represents that this rough patch within the relationship is simply that. It's an adjustment period and to hang on. But ultimately, your own intuition and your own voice and feeling about your relationship, listen to that as well. That's what the Strength card is letting you know, that, hey, you have the strength and the wherewithal, you have the information needed to make this decision. Make the decision based on this new you, this new version of you, this elevated version of you. All right, the advice for your partner is to figure their stuff out, to sort these wands out, to, in many ways, to make a decision. If you look at this too, they are going back and forth about the relationship. They're going back and forth about their options in much the same way that perhaps you have. And their advice here is to make a decision, and to make the decision that is best suited to what's going to make them happy as well. This balancing act that they are doing, be it with other people or with the many different things that are going on in their life, right? All of this change and being in the public eye in some way. Just finding ways to to be happier about it, to make it work better for them. So that's their advice, to find more ease within the situation, more joy, and to make a decision if this is about other people or about moving in, whatever it is. Your individual is looking now to make a decision and is perhaps a little bit unsure, and their advice is to take steps toward that clarity. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier. Sometimes the energy has a tendency to flip-flop. So Leo, you are a fire sign. If you relate more to this bottom row, go ahead and go with that for you. All right, the end result is the Nine of Cups. And this is a contented card, an emotional satisfaction card. It is a card of knowing that the universe has your back. You are abundant, you get what you want, you can manifest what you want, and because of your strength and because of your heart and your courage, you will receive abundance and happiness emotionally. Could be with a Scorpio, could be with yourself, could be with whoever this is down here, if it's not the Scorpio. But ultimately, through your journey this month, you are going to reach a point of contentedness, of being cool with exactly where you are, be that with your person, alone, what have you. Person you are connecting with, again, King of Cups. This again could represent the Scorpio or another water sign, or just the emotional satisfaction that you and your partner are able to get to from working through these different energies. This person is very emotionally aware, very steady, even in the midst of all the chaos in the background, those big waves. He's even keeled. He knows what he wants and how he feels, and he's arrived there fully. Looks like he's made the decision or reached that understanding, right? Because instead of being in front of the water, kind of dictated by the waves, he's now on top of it, on a concrete slab, the calm in the middle of a storm. So both characters are looking pretty contented here, definitely. And so while there are some peaks and valleys this month, there's doors that have been blown open, which will allow you to begin building a foundation on something that is more stable than it has been in the past. Now for Leo, 2 ancestors and angels cards came out. Lucky you. The first one says, Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Okay, so this decision that's needing to be made, or not really knowing the status of where things are throughout the change, is perfectly okay. You're being asked to trust that the universe is working for you and not against you. The second card you have is called the Star Ancestor, and it says to follow the voice of your soul. So again, as you're seeking to integrate these changes, to make your decision and to move forward with that knowledge, ask your angels, ancestors, guides, intuition, what you should be doing next, how you can exhibit more strength and get to this emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. Follow your personal guidance this month as well. Listen to those signs. Pay attention to the promptings that you're given this month. And I think you'll see a lot of beauty in it, in that feedback between yourself and your soul, yourself and source, as you move through this energy with your partner or with yourself as your main focus. All right, Leo, let me know down in the comments what you think of this video. Was it a hit or a miss? I would love to hear your opinions. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.